I just want to start by saying, Congressman Tony Cárdenas, thank you. Thank you for your 29 years of service in supporting the Mid San Fernando Valley. Thank you for always being a community champion and securing these much needed funds for our revitalizing our YMCA, which will have a lasting impact on countless lives. Our Mid Valley Family YMCA has served the San Fernando Valley since 1945. We've been here at this location since 1961, so you can only imagine this YMCA is in much need of dire repairs. You know, we put a coat of paint on it and we make it look as best we can, but the services that we offer here are critical. They're not just want-to-haves; they're critical needs that we serve every single day. You can see today we have our Feed LA program that's running today. We serve about 350 families every single week just here at this YMCA. But like all of our YMCA programs, we go well outside these four walls. We extend into the whole mid San Fernando Valley. We have 4 mobile food pantries at schools where we supply meals to hundreds and hundreds of families every single day. Congressman Cárdenas, your investment in this Mid Valley Family YMCA is not just an investment in this physical location, it's an investment in our community, and we are so thankful for your continued support. We're gonna miss you in Congress, but we know that you'll continue to be a champion of our community. So thank you, Congressman Cárdenas. At this point, I'd like to introduce one of our community members, a parent, a participant in our YMCA program, Jessica Brenes.
Okay. Morning, everyone. I am one of the happy moms in this louder. I am one of the happy moms in this preschool and this YMCA. My daughter started when she was 3 years old. Thank you. 3 years old in this location, and she graduated. Always teacher and staff were so nice, welcoming, trying to help us with my daughter and trying always to support. When I was leaving my daughter here and she was 3 years old, you know, as a mom, we start crying and we doubt about the care. Later on, I feel very confident that my daughter was in good hands, and I was very happy. I always got support from the teacher, from the staff, from the members. She graduated, as I said, when she was 5 years old. 10 years later, I decided to come back to YMCA, and I noticed it. It was very nice, very remodeled, teachers and staff again, and we were so happy to be here. My daughter was a little nervous. I was nervous also because, you know, como hispanos que somos, nos sentimos también, somos más apegados a los hijos, a los niños y más las niñas. But my daughter got enrolled in Youth Institute. She went to the camp with a few of the persons that in charge of the camp here at the YMCA. And I cannot describe how happy it was, how happy she was, and how happy she was after that she wants to enroll in Youth Institute. She didn't want to come because she was attending another camp in Encino. But when after the camp, she was so happy in Youth Institute with Nathan and other Oscar and all the staff here. They feel confident too, and my daughter one more time was really, really confident in the program. We are so happy that the YMCA is let us grow up. Let us is a community building is responsible, and we are so confident that it's gonna continue doing this for our community, strong and building strong families. Relationship with the staff and the teachers is very important. Solo acerquémonos a ellos, preguntemos, hablemos y nos van a dar respuestas. Excellent programs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jessica. So you heard a little bit today about the programs that some of our teens are enrolled in. While this check here is for revitalizing our YMCA, some of the programs that you heard about were actually funded by Congressman Cárdenas as well. So we received funding in the past to really make sure that we were leveraging the educational equity here in the mid San Fernando Valley. So before I bring up the Congressman, if our teens that are participating in the YMCA program, if you could just wave your hand, just show where you're at. These are just a small sample of some of our teens that are enrolled in Y programs from the Youth Institute, the Youth in Government program, STEM enrichment programs. It's all thanks to the investment that Congressman Cárdenas has made in our YMCA and in our community. So at this point, I'd like to have our community hero, our community champion, Congressman Cárdenas, to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, buenos días. Me da mucho orgullo estar aquí con todos ustedes. I'm very proud to be here with all of you. Yo soy hijo de inmigrantes. I'm the son of immigrants, pero en el mismo sentido yo nací aquí, en Pacoima, aquí en el Valle de San Fernando, y yo soy un ciudadano americano. I'm proud of my Mexican heritage, the fact that I'm the son of immigrants, but equally proud to say that I was fortunate to be born just down the street right here in Pacoima. As a result of that, I had the opportunity to be the first Latino to ever represent us to go to Sacramento. And then later on, after doing that, I was able to be the first Latino to be able to represent us from the San Fernando Valley to go to Washington. Me da mucho orgullo de avisar a todos ustedes que porque yo soy hijo de inmigrantes y latino, y también en el mismo sentido, yo nací aquí en esta comunidad, en este país. Yo tuve la oportunidad de lanzar mi candidatura para ser el primer latino para representarnos en Sacramento, en el estado. Y luego ya después, unos años después, la comunidad me dieron la responsabilidad y oportunidad y el honor de representarnos en Washington. Pero eso para mí no es algo que cumplí yo solo. Lo cumplí porque la comunidad me dio su apoyo. The reason why I was able to do that, not because of me, but because the community gave me their support. They believed in me. And one of the things that I'm very, very proud of is that as soon as I got elected, I looked around and I said, wait a minute, we need more of us there in Sacramento. We need more of us in City Hall. We need more of us in Washington. We need more of us everywhere. Primeramente, cuando yo llegué a mi primer oportunidad de ser elegido estatal, yo vi que no había bastante de nosotros en esos espacios, o aquí en City Hall, o en Washington. So, inmediatamente, yo usé mi hombro, mi mente, y todo lo que mis esfuerzos para ayudar a otros llegar a esos niveles. Y me da mucho orgullo de decir que hay una mujer aquí de nuestra comunidad que ella es de Sun Valley, es nuestra concejal, Imelda Padilla. Yo la conocí, ella era muy joven, hasta cuidaba nuestros niños de Norma y yo, aquí en Panorama City. Y la conocí y luego también yo vi que ella tenía los mismos, ella quería utilizar los mismos esfuerzos que yo y otros, ayudando a la comunidad, ayudando a nuestra gente, en inglés y en español. Antes no había elegidos que hablaban español, ahora sí, somos muchos. Como por ejemplo, cuando yo fui a Washington, y vi que había una oportunidad para avanzar otro joven aquí del Valle de San Fernando, a ir a Washington a representar a nosotros, no nomás a este distrito del Valle de San Fernando, pero todo a California. Y con los esfuerzos de muchos otros latinos y otras personas, el gobernador llamó a Alex Padilla y dijo, Alex, would you like to be the next United States Senator to represent California? Y él dijo, es un honor, muchísimas gracias y voy a aceptar ese honor. Ahora Alex Padilla es el primer latino para representar a California en el Congreso, en el Senado, ahí en Washington. Hijo de inmigrantes. Nacido aquí en el Valle de San Fernando. Y él habla mucho más mejor español que yo. Alex Padilla is the first Latino to represent California in the United States Senate. He was raised right here in the San Fernando Valley, born right here in the valley, the son of immigrants. Those are the kinds of things that when we do what the Y is doing today to help young people recognize their talents, to help young people believe that they can actually be and stay in their own community and advance and do wonderful, beautiful things. That's what the Y does. The Y reminds everybody, you don't have to go to a fancy neighborhood to be loved and cared for and nurtured. You can stay right here. Because there's plenty of people who love you, there's plenty of people who will invest in you, and there's plenty of people who will help pick you up when you fall. But for far too long, they try to convince us from our neighborhood that staying in your neighborhood is a bad thing. That your neighborhood isn't good enough for good people. Those lies have always been lies, and those lies are now starting to trickle down to our children where they realize and they say to themselves, I don't have to leave my neighborhood in order for me to be the best that I can be. To be a United States Senator, to be a councilwoman, to be a Congress member. And it's important that we continue that. For example, when I spoke to my wife, Norma, and I said after 28 years of serving the community as an elected official, I'm done. I'm not going to run for office anymore. The first person that I thought of was an amazing young woman who grew up in Pacoima, who went to MIT, who went to Harvard, but she didn't stay there. She came back home to her community. She is now our state assemblywoman, and she is going to be the next congresswoman. And when you see the $2,850,000 that I was able to bring to the Y, believe me, Luz Rivas is going to do better. She's going to bring back more resources. She's much smarter than me. She's got more energy than me. She's younger than me, and she's right here from the neighborhood. Me da mucho orgullo de decir que cada vez que yo tuve la oportunidad de avanzar mi candidatura de otro nivel, siempre yo busqué y ayudé a una mujer latina para ser el siguiente representante en el estado, en la ciudad y en Washington. I'm very honored to be able to help other people get elected because I see in our generation and the next generation and the next generation some of the most amazing leaders the country has ever experienced. And they're coming right here from our neighborhood. And the reason why I love the Y so much is because they give the love, the commitment, the respect to our children to convince them of the truth. You're amazing. Your community's beautiful. Your parents might not speak English, but they're amazing people and they pay taxes too. And that they are what makes this country great. This country has been built on the shoulders of many, including immigrants, who sometimes never really learn the language of English, but they always give of themselves and they make this country great. And everybody that I mentioned, all of the names that I mentioned that are representing us now in Washington and in Sacramento and City Hall, they're all the sons and daughters of immigrants. And they all speak Spanish and they all speak English. That didn't used to happen. That didn't used to happen. But now, it's going to continue. And these young people that we just applauded earlier, they're going to be the next leaders. And they're not going to have to wait 20 and 30 and 40 years. It's time now. The time is now, and you have everything you needed, young people. All the nurturing, all the love, all the respect has been poured into you so that you can be everything you want to be, including the President of the United States, if that's what you choose to do. Nobody ever spoke of our children like that. Now we do. And now everybody knows it. And I believe that maybe the next person from the San Fernando Valley that may or could be the next president of the United States in just a few years might be our United States Senator Alex Padilla. These are not his words, these are my words. So if you go around saying, hey, Alex, I heard you're gonna run for president. No, that's not him saying that, that's me saying that. Okay, so don't misquote me. So anyway, again, today is an opportunity to celebrate $850,000 so you can fix this parking lot, so you can bring the respect and dignity to every aspect of your building, your beautiful, beautiful space. And I wish I was able to do more. But it's only been 3 years so far, that my Republican colleagues finally allowed us to bring resources like this to each one of our districts. Before they said, no, we're not gonna let you. But thank God we finally won that battle. And so for 3 years in a row, I've been able to do everything that I can to make organizations in the Valley, and especially the Y, the resources that they need to be the best that you can be. So congratulations. I know you do well with this money. We've already seen the beautiful things you've done with the other money we've been able to bring to you. So congratulations, and continue on your great and wonderful work. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Cárdenas. At this time, I am going to introduce our local city council elected official here. But before I do that, I just wanted to share, we will be partnering with Councilmember Padilla's office more closely in the future. We've partnered on a few events so far this year, but I'm excited to share that our YMCA will be doing more in the areas of the Arleta Pacoima area. Already, we are serving Arleta Pacoima through all of our YMCAs here in the San Fernando Valley. We have our Mid Valley YMCA here in Van Nuys, our East Valley Y in North Hollywood, and our North Valley YMCA that's located in Porter Ranch. But as I've shared, these four walls of our YMCAs don't define our programs. All of our YMCAs are invested deep into communities, running programs every single day. We will be working together as a YMCA, as the YMCA of Metropolitan Los Angeles, to ensure that families of Arleta Pacoima have the resources and needs that they need as well. Councilmember Padilla, please come up. Sorry, it's a little wet. Sorry.
I love grass, so we're good. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Buenos dias. Well, and how do you follow, right, our Congress member who always does a great job at not just talking about the event at stake, but also about the history and the future. So I'm just glad to have been invited to be able to celebrate this amazing donation that came from your work and advocacy up there. And a lot of this, I would say today, really is a testament to really thanking you for your years of public service. You've been a tireless advocate for the community, securing crucial funding and resources with a lasting impact. Your work is evident in CD6 and across all of the San Fernando Valley, laying a strong foundation for future generations through the projects and initiatives that you've led. And I look at the young people in the back, and trust me when I tell you that we mean it when we say the cheesy phrase that you are the future. I used to hear it when I was your age from leaders like Tony Cárdenas, and it really, 20, 25 years later, realized that those words when I was hearing as a teenager were very real. So I'm proud to celebrate this investment for the Mid Valley YMCA. It's a pillar in our community that thrives thanks to these investments. The Y plays a vital role in our community, offering programs from the fitness classes, the opportunity for youth to have access to swimming pools, after-school activities, the food distribution, and multiple community events. These services bring individuals and families together, and that strengthens our community. beyond recreation, it's deeply committed to personal growth, education, empowerment. And through today's tour, I was very excited to see the resources you have to expose youth to future jobs and the skills they're going to need for those future jobs. Through all of your STEM programs and lifelong learning opportunities, the investment on things like improving the parking lot, improving the basketball courts, it's all tied to, at the end of the day, having better spaces and better opportunities for our families. So thank you, Lionel, and the entire team at the Mid Valley Y for your incredible work. And again, thank you to the Congress member for advocating for advocating for these funds and for your unwavering commitment to the 6th District. Thank you very much. And I'm incredibly excited. It's okay. I'm incredibly excited, and congratulations for winning the City of Los Angeles LA Repair Grant. I was very happy to see that that you were the winner, and very excited to work with you in the Arleta community for the 6th District and Pacoima in the 7th. Very excited to see these faces more often. So, buenos días a todos. Como escucharon, yo soy Imelda Padilla, soy la concejal de esta área. Y yo nomás estoy orgullosa y honrada de que me hicieron la invitación a celebrar este cheque, esta inversión que nos trajo nuestro congresista. Muchos estamos muy tristes, pero a la misma vez entusiasmados y feliz para él, que va a empezar una nueva era de su carrera, de su vida con su familia. Pero todos estamos pensando tan bueno que es él para de veras traernos recursos que son inversiones en las familias y en la gente joven, pero como un mentor, como alguien que también sabe cómo ser maestro y enseñar a las generaciones que siguen. Yo sé que va a seguir trabajando con nosotros, los líderes que seguimos en el futuro. Pero felicidades también a ustedes por ser padres y vecinos que utilizan estas cosas, estos servicios del Y, para sus hijos y sus familias, porque no es nomás un dicho cuando decimos que nuestra gente joven son nuestro futuro. Son palabras serias. Yo también tuve una mamá muy activa y me ponía en cualquier programa que existía, y cuando yo escuchaba esas cosas que son el futuro, ya 25 años después, lo bueno es que eso me grabó, y yo espero que sus hijos también vean personas como yo y vean que si uno se pone la disciplina, se pone las pilas y siempre se siente apoyado por no solamente su familia, pero la comunidad, sí llegan a lograr sus metas. So, por favor, díganles a sus hijos que sueñen grande, muy grande, porque el que quiere, puede. So, gracias de nuevo por tenerme aquí, y felicidades otra vez a Lino y a todo su equipo aquí en el Y por todo lo que han hecho, y yo muy feliz y entusiasmada de saber que el estacionamiento y el gimnasio van a mejorar, y vamos a seguir trabajando para que vengan más cosas aún todavía. Gracias por su tiempo.